All right, so three big things to know on this Monday, November 9th. Let's start with weather, which is normal if you watch these videos every day. But really, this week is going to be a very active week of weather. Action News Jack's chief meteorologist, Mike Burrish, is tracking Tropical Storm Eta, made landfall in South Florida during the early morning hours, late Sunday hours, and will continue to work its way west into the Gulf of Mexico. And if you've seen any of the forecast models, I would recommend, by the way, see Talking the Tropics with Mike, his daily blog that he updates sometimes multiple times during the day. The storm is just going to kind of zigzag and meander around. What it's doing essentially is trying to find the cork in the stream, the path of least resistance to finally make that turn and that move to the north and northeast. But as it does so, it's just going to kind of meander there in the Gulf of Mexico. So what we'll feel locally over the coming days will be times of on and off heavy downpours, tropical feel to it, windy conditions, especially at the beaches. Mike says gusts of 40, 45 miles an hour at the beaches, about 20 to 25 miles an hour or higher along and west of I-95, and then split the difference from 95 out to the beaches. And we'll see rough season surf to start the week as well. Then midweek, we go really hot, like temps in the mid-80s. Record challenging temperatures, and then we begin to hone in on the forecast for the end of the week as we potentially see that move off the Gulf Coast to the north and east. That will be a very important part of our forecast as we move into the latter half of the week. So my urge to you would be stay connected to the First Alert forecast on the radio 104.5 FM. We update it every 6 minutes throughout Jacksonville's morning news, 5 to 9 a.m., and frequently throughout the course of the day. And then follow along and Talking the Tropics with Mike in the 104.5 WOKV app. A couple of takeaways on the presidential election. President-elect Joe Biden is set to name members of his coronavirus team who will oversee the rollout of a response to the pandemic. Science and other experts who will be announced throughout the day today. We'll have that story that we'll unpack for you throughout the day. And as the transition continues in Washington and at the White House, presumably, Jamie Dupree reports the president is beginning to launch his long-shot effort through the court system to challenge the results of the presidential election. It'll be a story that we'll follow for you very closely throughout the week and balance that all out with all the tropical storm Eta impacts throughout the week as well. So a very active week of news ahead. Stay connected. Make sure you download the 104.5 WOKV app and get breaking news alerts, severe weather alerts that are sent right to your phone. And keep an ear on 104.5 FM.